Hello, welcome in. This is the All Zodiac Sign reading and Sunday preview. I'm going to run through each zodiac sign for the week ahead, the 29th of September to the 5th of October. We'll start with Libra and we'll work our way around to Virgo. Um, if you don't want to watch all the zodiac signs in the description box, they're time stamped, so you'll be able to fast forward to the signs that are relevant to you. Although I would advise you to watch all of the signs because we possess all the zodiac signs in our birth chart, our astrological birth chart. So the messages in all zodiac signs may not resonate at the time, excuse me, while I just everything fell apart. So it might not resonate all at the time, but there might be some. It depends what you're going through in your life at the time. Basically, is what zodiac sign might be more relevant to you. But certainly check out your sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus. Those would be your top signs. So anyway, without further ado, let's get on with it. Oh, at the end, I'll do a healing session. I'll pull a card and we'll see what we'll do the healing session on this week. So if you're interested in that, stick around for that too. You'll also see it timestamped in the description box. So everything is there for your convenience. So Libra, for the week ahead, the 29th of September to the 5th of October, what do we need to know, please? Two for you, Libra. Chaos and conflict, and not for you. 33 and 6. Oh, so you have a bit of drama around you, Libra? A little bit of drama for you this week. Let's see what is going on with Libra. What does Libra need to know this week? Chaos and conflict. It might be something that you just need to keep your distance from. Ace of Pentacles. That you just need to, not. There may be people around you trying to get you involved in some sort of drama here, where it's discussions they're having, judgment, Six of Cups, whether it's some sort of like argument that they're having, Queen of Pentacles here, maybe to do with money, and they might be trying to get you involved in it some way, Libra. And it's saying here this is not pretty much this is not your fight. So just sort of keep your distance from this. Knight of Cups. Somebody coming in sort of wanting your opinion here, and then it feels this kind of energy of, oh well, Libra said this, and all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of World War III here, the star card. It's almost one of those situations. It feels like there's a whole row about something, and somebody comes to you for advice, and you say something, and they go back to the other person and they say, well, Libra said this. The other two make up, and all of a sudden you become the enemy. It's something like that. So be very careful here about sort of anybody coming wanting advice or anything from you, Libra. All of a sudden you could find yourself in a whole whirlwind here that has nothing to do with you. So it's like if it's between a couple of people here, just let them work it out. Don't take any sides or don't make any comments. It's up to them to move forward with it. What else here for Libra? Because it feels whatever this is between these people, they may end up working it out without you getting involved in it. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. So there's a bit of disharmony at the minute, but I feel that that will come right again. So it really feels like something petty here, Libra. Four of Cups. It really feels like something petty that's going on. Page of Wands in reverse. So some negative kind of communication coming in. So it really feels like a little bit of bitching. Queen of Pentacles, or sorry, Queen of Wands. We have a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands here. So it feels like there's a little bit of disharmony between these two people, whether it's a friendship group or it's somebody in the family. There's something here, and I feel they're going to come in and try and get some sort of like wanting you to get on side with them. And it's really petty. And like you might just say something that's not really that deep, but all of a sudden they go back and they tell this other person, Libra said this, and you find yourself in the middle of World War III, and it's not worth it. So be mindful of that, Libra. Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for this week? The 29th of September to the 5th of October. Can you believe it? I know I say that about September, but that just feels like what the hell is going on here? So the 29th of September to the 5th of October. Scorpio, what do you need to know? Can we have a card for Scorpio, please? What does Scorpio need to know, please? Please and thank you. A card for Scorpio. Thank you. Soulmates. Soulmates 41. Scorpio. Are you meeting your soulmate? That's a card that does not come out too often. So let's see what the Scorpio needs to know. 29th of September to the 5th of October. What does Scorpio need to know? Three of Cups. Are you going to a party or something, Scorpio? Is there some social event you're going to be going to? Halloween party? It's a bit early for that, but is there some party you're going to? Judgment here? I don't know why I got Halloween. Take it as it resonates. Some party here or some outing or like, just a night out with friends here. Ace of Cups. King of Pentacles. Right. Possible meeting, the soulmate at an outing. Two of Wands. Wow. Scorpio, go you. Right, okay. What else do we need to know here? There's the Fool wanted to jump out. Ace of Wands. Like literally, love at first sight, that type of thing, like an instant attraction with somebody here. Lock eyes and like can't unlock the gaze type of thing, Scorpio. Wow, what else? Strength card. Okay. Somebody needing a little bit of strength to sort of like go forth here. King of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Scorpio, I feel you're going somewhere. Or party. Justice. I feel you're going to a party, Scorpio, and there may be a couple of masculines interested, and you may have to determine here which way to move forward. One of them is a soulmate by the looks of things. So tune into your intuition, listen to what your gut tells you about each one of them. Watch, I mean, you can communicate with both after the party and see, but pay attention to how they communicate with you, how they treat you, their behavior towards you. I think this is like a kind of like a intuition kind of test here. Which one? And I think if you've done enough work on yourself, Scorpio, I think you'll be able to suss it out pretty quick. Who's who? So keep yourself grounded and, don't get carried away with like excitement. Listen to this. Which one's right? Go with it. Is it this one? Yes or no? Is it this one? Yes or no? Trust the first instinct, but watch how they speak to you and how they behave towards you, what they show you. Lovely, Scorpio. Okay, Sag. What does Sagittarius need to know, please? A week ahead, the 29th of September to the 5th of October. What does Sag need to know? Orphaned. Number 5. Sag, have you been feeling a little bit out in the cold? Have you been feeling a little bit like isolated, or have you put, excuse me, put yourself in isolation here? Feels like, you've been in solitude for a while. What does Sag need to replace? Thank you. Yeah, High Priestess, you've been working on yourself, Sag. You've been isolating yourself and working on yourself. That wanted to come out. Ace of Cups. Filling your own cup here, Sag. Looking after yourself, giving yourself self care. Ace of Wands, too. Really, really digging deep here, Sag. And the Magician. Doing a bit of manifesting. Justice in reverse. There's something here where you felt unfairly treated. You've had to withdraw here, Sag, and dig and get some strength here. Whoa, okay. Temperance. Find your balance, find your inner balance here again. What else for Sag? There's been a lot of work going on here for quite some time. Page of Cups. Page of Swords. Seeing the truth here. Knight of Cups in reverse. I want to say healing a broken heart, Sag. That's what I want to say. You've been isolating yourself for quite some time. I mean, the number 5 in this card, it could be up to 5 years, 5 months, 5 years. You take it as it resonates, but you've been isolating yourself, not interested in any kind of love offers here, seeing the truth about it. There, there could be somebody wanting to return here, Sag, but I feel you see through it with the Page of Swords here. You see through them that they're not genuine. They're not being honest. Um, and the reason why they're coming back. So if it's like coming back and saying, "Oh, I've changed. I'm not the same as I was." I don't know why this keeps following me. Um, I'm not the same. I've changed. I've done work on myself. Blah blah blah. Whatever. You're going to see pretty quickly it's not the truth. There's a reason why they're coming back, Sag, and you've done an enormous amount of work on yourself. Bit like Scorpio there. So like you're going to see it. You're going to know it's not genuine. So that's a wee heads up, Sag. So Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know for the week ahead, please? 29th of September to the 5th of October. What does Capricorn need to know, please? Let's get a card for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know, please, and thank you? Capricorn, what do we need to know? One card, please. To the sea. To the sea. Number 7. To the sea. Just like Sagittarius here, this girl is in this bath by herself. So a little bit of alone time here. There's a decision here, Capricorn. Have you made a decision about something to move on? 6 of Swords here. You've made a decision here. Yeah, a new beginning. Moving forward here. What does Capricorn need to know for this week, please? Whoa, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. No longer wanting to work on something here. Knight of Swords. This is either you seeing sort of the truth about something, or else somebody's not happy about your decision. There's a couple of different things here. The Star card. Page of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. Whatever this sort of 3 of Pentacles offer was, it wasn't very, very much. The Hierophant. This is like realizing you're worth more. So I don't know if this was a kind of a situationship that you're maybe moving on from, Capricorn, or a relationship, but there wasn't much on offer here, and you wanted more. Yeah, it wasn't going anywhere with the full in reverse. This wasn't going anywhere, and you're like, no, I'm worth more than this, and I'm not sticking around. Yeah, I want my emotionally available masculine. Somebody here, yeah, Four of Cups. Who's holding back? Somebody here is not emotionally available. They're not emotionally mature, um, and not giving in the relationship. Very guarded in the relationship. And I feel you said, you know what, I'm not sticking around here anymore. I'm worth more, and I'm moving on out here. It feels here when I look at this card, no, there's a little bit of healing going on here. So you're taking yourself off out of the situation and going to do a little bit of healing here on yourself, Capricorn. So good for you. Okay. So Capricorn, that's what your week looks like. So let's see now, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? Let's see. Aquarius, for the 29th of September to the 5th of October. What does Aquarius need to know? Please and thank you. Aquarius, what do we need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? There's one card. Thank you. Go the distance. Okay, number 47. Go the distance for Aquarius. Okay, so this is either a relationship or a career we're talking about here. There's something we're ready to go fast forward in. When I see this card, I kind of visualize the Chariot, Ace of Pentacles here, something new. Six of Pentacles, yeah. Partnership with somebody, maybe. Knight of Pentacles. So a lot of earth here, a lot of earth energy. So it's sort of like there's something here about working with somebody. Justice. What else, please, for Aquarius? Four of Swords. So there's been a little bit of a respite here, Ten of Wands. So we've worked through some stuff here. This feels like, Aquarius, that you've done some healing work on yourself. You've overcome, Page of Cups, you've overcome some difficult times. You've worked on yourself here, and now there's something new that's coming in. What is that? Five of Wands in reverse. No longer listening to the negativity here. Five of Swords. Wow. You've really had to do some work. I feel there's been a real group, Aquarius, trying to really sort of like Four of Pentacles. There's been some sort of jealousy, manipulation here in the past. Really kind of narcissistic kind of behavior that you've had to deal with in the past. And I say you've taken yourself off and sort of, have done a bit of healing work on this. And now it's like, I'm not getting myself into that type of situation again. I know the red flags now, and there's something new coming in here. And it's more a 50-50 relationship. And the Knight of Pentacles here is like, I'm taking this slow. I'm not rushing into this. So maybe there's something here, bit of a learning curve about how you enter relationships in the past, Aquarius, that you're just going to sort of take a bit more of a slower approach rather than just jumping head first into something. So that it looks good. It looks like it's going to go the distance. Just, pull back on the things you've learned about relationships and about people, and don't overgive. It has to be 50-50. You give out what you get back, and that's how we roll. So that's your week, Aquarius. So Pisces, what does Pisces need to know, please? 29th of September to the 5th of October. What does Pisces need to know, please? And thank you. Card for Pisces, please. What does Pisces need to know, please? And thank you. One card. Fork in the road. 13. A decision, Pisces. Have you a decision to make or have you made the decision? Let's see. What is the crack with Pisces for the week ahead? What does Pisces need to know for the week ahead, please? 5 of Cups. King of Pentacles. A little bit of regret here. Whoa. A little bit of regret. Tower. Somebody's realizing they took the wrong road. Queen of Pentacles here. 9 of Cups. Somebody's realizing here that when it came to the fork in the road, they went the wrong way. 10 of Cups. They chose wrong here. Somebody's in big regret about what they chose. It's coming to light. It's coming to light. The option they went for, they may have been a marriage here. The option they went for is not for them. Emperor. 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. I feel this is a masculine Pisces who I'm talking to, or this is resonating with. Whoever this Pisces is that chose wrong, they're now going to have to step into their Emperor energy to get themselves out of this. I feel this is not a straightforward, oh, this isn't what I want. I'd like to leave now. I feel that it's not going to be as easy as that. And there certainly feels like there's a higher level of commitment if there's not a marriage with the Hierophant out here. So Pisces, somebody has a decision to make, but they need to step into their Emperor energy in order to get out of it. They really need to like step it up. So Pisces, that's what's going on there. Aries. What does Aries need to know now? Aries for the 29th of September to the 5th of October. What does Aries need to know, please? One card for Aries for the 29th of September to the 5th of October. 2 for you too. Wow. Right, let's see. By the book, number 11 and Y 31. Something legal here, Aries? Something legal? There's a legal question here. By the book. I get like counts books, I get that kind of thing. Page of Wands here. 2 of Pentacles. Bit of juggling the books. Is that what's been going on here? Wheel of Fortune. Somebody has been juggling the books. Ooh, okay. Aries, what's the crack? 3 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's now realizing they've got some money issues here. Somebody's been cooking the books. 8 of Cups. There's the devil. There he is. Somebody's been in their toxic mode here. Knight of Swords. Somebody is not happy about whatever's coming out here. 9 of Pentacles. Whoa. Ace of Pentacles. All about the coin here. I'll not take these. We'll do a wee shuffle it. Somebody is finding out that there has been something just not genuine about bookwork. So if this is like I don't know, well, I suppose it could be anything. Doesn't necessarily have to be a business, can just be, the accounts or something, or, bank accounts or something like that. Somebody hasn't been truthful about something here, and somebody's finding out about it, and they're absolutely ripping. Yeah. Five of Wands here. There's been some underhanded sort of tactics going on here, and somebody is finding out the truth. And it may be a legal situation. This may end up having to go through the courts here. Yet underneath the Seven of Swords here, some lies have been told here, and I feel that whoever is in this toxic energy, is going to have to answer the question why. Why was this done, or why did this happen? So Aries, that's what this week looks like for you. So Taurus, let's see what Taurus need to know for the week ahead, please. 29th of September to the 5th of October for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know, please, and thank you? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know for the week ahead? What does Taurus need to know, please, and thank you? One card for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? 29th of September to the 5th of October, thank you. Message in a bottle, 15. Expect communication, Taurus. Expect communication. Somebody's coming in with a message to you, or else you're sending a message. Let's see. Taurus, what do we need to know for Taurus? 29th of September to the 5th of October. What's coming in for Taurus, please? What's coming in? Please and thank you. High Priestess in reverse. Oh. Queen of Wands. Dirty tactics has been going on. Six of Cups. Something to do with the past. I kind of feel here, Taurus, you may have been waiting on this. There has been something here, you've been waiting on a message about this. Four of Pentacles. This is you just sitting back waiting. You've been sitting back and just waiting, knowing that this is going to blow. At some stage, this message is coming in. King of Cups. Could be from somebody in their emotions here. Somebody very emotional about this. There has been some underhanded tactics that have taken place for us. Nine of Swords, some anxiety around this. This King of Cups, very anxious. Counterparts, Queen of Cups here. Seven of Wands. You may have this person blocked. Taurus. This person may be blocked. This King of Cups. They may have been involved with somebody else here, or they may have, third party situation would have went another direction here, and they've realised all the glitters isn't gold. Page of Pentacles here, wanting to come in with some sort of offer. Page of Cups, an apology. Whoa, okay. The Hermit. Now seeing. This person is now seeing that where they went and what they chose isn't all it's cracked up to be. Expect communication, Taurus. It's going to be up to everyone individually what they do about this. It depends on what the relationship was like, what happened, and all that sort of thing. But you've been waiting on this communication, so it's coming in this week. So get ready for whatever your response is going to be, Taurus. Now, Gemini, 29th of September to the 5th of October. What does Gemini need to know? Gemini, what do we need to know? Thinker. Deep in thought. 44. Deep in thought, Gemini. What's going on? It has you in your head. You overthinking about something? Let's see. What's going on? Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles been coming out quite a lot. Something about an offer here. Thinking about this offer. 10 of Cups. Thinking about something here quite heavily. Let's see. 7 of Cups. Options. Seeing the options. King of Cups. Did somebody have options here in a relationship, in a family situation here? 9 of Pentacles. Or somebody's in a relationship here, a higher level of commitment, and they're looking at options. Ace of Cups. And they see you sitting here as this single, abundant 9 of Pentacles energy, Gemini, and they're wanting to come towards you. But they're not telling the truth. Somebody's keeping it hidden here. You may be suspicious of this. If somebody has already been in contact with you and you're sort of talking back and forth, and somewhere in your head you're going, there's something funny about this, you're right. There is. They're hiding another partner, and it possibly could be a wife. 6 of Swords here, wanting to get away with something here. They're coming across as this sort of like, you know, emotionally mature, emotionally available man, and they're not. Knight of Swords. Seeing the truth here. This person's a liar. Death card in reverse. You're wanting to begin something when they haven't ended something else. They're not being truthful here yet. They're wanting to start a 2 of Cups with you, Gemini, but they're still in another situation that they haven't ended here. So maybe they've told you that they've left this person and they're no longer in contact or whatever, or they're getting divorced or whatever, and it's not true. They haven't completely ended. They may have a foot out the door, but they're not out the door. And they may still be being like intimate with this person to a degree. So, I think you may have been in your head about this a wee bit. You may have been in your head about this bit, and you're right to be in your head. Trust your gut. Trust what your gut tells you. It was right the first time. Whatever that first answer is, am I right about this? Is there something funny about this? Whatever comes in is right. Trust it. So, Gemini, that's your week. Let's see now, Cancer. What do we need to know for Cancer, please? What does Cancer need to know, please? For the week ahead, 29th of September to the 5th of October, what does Cancer need to know? One card for Cancer, please. One card for Cancer, please. Thank you. Breathe. 29. Take it easy, Cancer. Time out. Is there something's got you rattled here? And it's like before you react to something, just take a step back. Something's got you ready to jump in and go on the attack, and they're like, no, just step back and just take a few deep breaths in before you react to anything here. Don't rush into sort of go on the war path just yet. Make sure you have all the facts. 8 of Cups. Take yourself out of the situation. Don't react straight away. There may be things that are hidden that you don't see yet. And just gather more information and calm down too. 8 of Pentacles. because I feel there's a little bit of rage here. There's 8, 8. 8 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles. Take a step back. There might be a little bit of sort of anger here about something. And it's just like, don't let that anger subside before you think about jumping in. Yeah, 5 of Swords here. Empress. Some real manipulation has taken place here. So Cancer, step back, find out all the facts first before you jump into anything. The World, an ending here. Page of Pentacles, not right? Page of Pentacles, yeah. So somebody may be trying to come in with some sort of explanation or something here to you, but don't get any sort of, yeah. 10 of Pentacles. Could be family, Cancer. Could be family or some type of community here. There's something here like that has been going on. Page of Cups coming in with an apology, some sort of explanation here. Oh, excuse me. But don't be so, give yourself time. You don't have to jump in and speak to this person straight away. Just calm yourself down first. 9 of Pentacles here. Just a lot of kind of like talking behind backs here. Yeah, you're hurt about this. 4 of Swords. So give yourself that time right before you think about how you want to move forward with this. This could be family, and that's why it's sort of cutting so deep, because it's like, I never thought you would do this to me. Page of Swords, seeing it. Knight of Pentacles, Justice. So something has been going on for quite some time here, and now you're just starting to see it, and it's really like pissing you off. And what their advice is here: don't jump in and go on the warpath. Take a step back, calm yourself down, think about it from a more logical point of view than a more emotional, I'm hurt and I just want to strike out. L- Take a step back and look at the whole picture. Try and get as much information as you can before you have any interaction. Okay, so Cancer, that's what it is for the week for you. So Leo, what does Leo need to know for the week ahead? Let's get one for Leo. What does Leo need to know, please? Card for Leo. A card for Leo, please. Thank you. Come to the edge, 36. Come to the edge for Leo. Oh, ready to take the leap. A little bit like the Fool card here. Are we ready to take the leap? Are we ready to begin something new here, Leo? What does Leo need to know for this week? 29th of September to the 5th of October for Leo. What does Leo need to know for the week ahead? Come to the edge. What's Leo need to know for the week ahead, please? Thank you. Judgment. Making a judgment call, Leo. What does Leo need to know for the week ahead? Star card. Done some healing work on yourself here. Ace of Swords, getting the truth. Knight of Swords. Somebody rushing into you with the truth. I feel like where you're standing at today, Leo, you've kind of like overcome some healing about a situation here, and somebody may be coming in, 3 of Swords. Somebody may be trying to return here from the past, rush in with some truth to you. But I kind of feel like eight Strength card. I kind of feel like you're like, what? If you look at her, she's like, somebody called her name and she's like, what? I'm away here. She's like, I'm not stopping. I'm keeping going here. So somebody could be trying to catch you before you, Seven of Pentacles, before you maybe invest in another relationship. Maybe they know that you're going towards somebody else here and they're like trying to call you back before you leave. Right? Let's see. Five of Cups. They're in regret. They see you as the Empress here. So somebody's realizing their mistake here and wanting to come rushing back in with some sort of truth. Hierophant. Seeing you as their person. Just the energy I pick up from this is I think they're too late. I think you have done so much healing work on yourself now that you don't feel that you're on the same level as this person. Ace of Wands, yeah, they want to come in and offer these. This is the difference. You've done that much healing on yourself. You're only going to accept the Ace of Cups, whereas they're coming in with the Ace of Wands. They want the passion. They're offering the passion, but they're not offering the cup. And I think you see that now. And they're seeing you moving on and they're like, oh, I need to come back in and try and get the Empress back, but the Empress is like, you're not offering the right thing and you're just moving on here. It's like, farewell, I'm gone kind of energy here from you, Leo. Lovely. Okay, so Virgo, what does Virgo need to know? Virgo for the week ahead, the 29th of September. Whoa, straight in. 29th of September to the 5th of October. Imagine, imagine number 20. The world is your oyster, Virgo, by the looks of things here. This is kind of like, for me, this is the magician card here. It's like whatever you imagine, you bring into reality. So it's like, what's going on with Virgo for the 29th of September to the 5th of October? So, wow. What have you been manifesting, Virgo? It's coming in. What does Virgo need to know this week? Five of Pentacles, in from out of the cold. So if there has been kind of any sort of like money issues or things like that, Ten of Cups here, Queen of Wands. There's been any kind of, money issues or even just a feeling of lack that you're not sort of like where you need to be. We're coming out of that now. Knight of Cups here. Ace of Cups. There's a love offer coming, Virgo. A love offer's coming in. Ooh, the Star card. A healing energy. This is somebody on your level. This is somebody tempered. Yeah. This is a very well balanced um relationship coming in. I feel like there's been something here you've been working on yourself for quite some time, Virgo, and you've been waiting on this patiently. And now you've manifested it, and now it's going to come in. So the 29th of September to the 5th of October looks really great for you. You have fast forward movement here. This is going to come at you from nowhere. You're going to be like, how did this happen? Like, well, I've been waiting ages, and then all of a sudden everything just kind of takes off at the one time here. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Somebody's watching you. So if you're on social media or something like that, somebody sees you and watches you on social media, and that may be how they come in. They see you, they're watching you. So, Virgo, Look out for a DM drop from somebody. So that's what I thought. Right, okay, so that's everybody. So we're going to do the healing session now. So I'm just going to shuffle these up a wee bit and then we'll get a card here for what we're going to do the healing session on this week. And see what spirit want us to work on. So go on, we have one card, please, of what we are going to do the healing session on this week, please. 29th of September to the 5th of October. What would you like us to work on? Peace wanted to come out there, so let's see. What do you want us to work on this week? The 29th of September to the 5th of October. And this is available. I mean, you can do this all week, every day. Truth be told, 14. So I feel here this is about telling yourself the truth. You know, coming forth and being sort of honest with self and not sort of putting yourself in an illusion just to make yourself feel better. It's sort of like you have to go through the flames to come out the other side better. And I feel there's something here about no more pussyfooting around the healing. We need to take the real hurt in our hands and say, right, we're going to break you down and we're going to work on you and we're going to get rid of you once and for all. Okay, so that's what we'll do it on. I'm going to show you the clear quartz that I'm going to ask you to imagine during the healing session. So just so you get an idea of when I talk about it, what it looks like. So this is the Master Healer, and I use clear quartz because it does everything. There's no restrictions to it. So when I do these sessions, I want to make sure that whoever does it gets the energy that they need because everybody has a different need. And when we're doing sort of a group session, I use clear quartz because it does whatever the person requires it to do. So that's why I wanted to show it to you so you know what I'm talking about when I ask you to visualize it. So if you're ready, I'll clear my throat and have a drink. And if I can just ask you to put both feet on the ground. And the reason I want you to do that is just I want us to connect with the earth below. I want us to make sure we're well grounded. So just when you're ready, close your eyes. Make sure both feet are firmly on the ground. I want you just to pay attention to your breathing. And nothing too strenuous. I just want you to take a couple of deep breaths in and release them out. Again. And release. And just let your breath settle till it's normal pace. And just let the tension go out of your jaw. The tension ease in your shoulders. And just let your hands rest on your lap or wherever is comfortable for you. Now take your attention to the soles of your feet. And I want you to really feel those soles connect with the earth below. I want you to feel your calves getting heavy as your feet start to sink into the earth. And we get a really good connection, really grounding. So much going on in the world, so much going on in our daily lives that we just get swept away so much. And this is just us bringing ourselves back to center. Tuning into earth energy. Nurturing our energy levels. I want you to imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet into the earth, just like we're a human tree. And they go down, 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 way past any pipes or cables that man has laid, deep into Mother Earth to the centre. And in the centre, there is this bright, glowing, sparkly crystal. And our roots just wrap around it. And as the roots wrap around this crystal, we feel the energy. We just sit in that energy and feel it coming up through the soles of our feet, through our thighs, up through our body, down our arms. And it just covers us. Now I want you to go for a walk with me. I want you to imagine that we're standing on the edge of a beach. Lovely sand, clear blue waters. It's a lovely sunny day. There's a little bit of a breeze, but it's a lovely temperature. Not too hot, just nice and warm. And then I want you to visualize behind you that there's a forest, a mass of trees, and there's a pathway. I want you to come with me as we walk through this pathway. And as we continue to walk through it, we can smell the trees, the freshness of the trees. We can hear the birds singing. There's some little rabbits running about playing. We can see a deer to our left as we quietly move through. There's other animals to our right, hiding because they see strangers coming through their territory. But we're not here to harm them, and they won't harm us. And we keep walking, taking in the nature around us. And in front of us, we see this pool of water. And as we come to the edge of this pool of water, we reach in our pocket and we bring out our clear quartz crystal. And we hold the crystal in both hands. And we ask that we remove any illusions that we may be holding, that's holding us back from healing ourselves. Let us see the truth and let us deal with the truth. What is it we need to know? What is it that we're avoiding dealing with? Let the truth be told. Let us see the truth about ourselves, the truth about others. Let us see the things we need to heal. Just as we've set that intention with the crystal, I want you then just to gently throw that crystal into the middle of this little pond. And as you throw the crystal into the middle of this little pond, you can see the ripple effects of the crystal energy. So what once was just normal water is now a crystallized healing pool. And I want you now just to walk gently into the pool of water. Don't worry if you have a fear of water or you're completely safe. This water is to your knee level, it's not high. You're able to sit in this water. You have no fear. You can do whatever you like. As you sort of walk into this water, you feel that it's got a coolness, but it's lukewarm. It's inviting. You can sense the healing. You sit down in this water. You start to sweep it over yourself, cleansing your energy. You can feel it almost like radiation, that real strong pull of bringing that energy into your body. And you lie back, covering yourself in the water. Have no fear, there's no sensation of drowning or anything. You can breathe under the water. It's there to cleanse you, envelope you, heal you. And we're asking it to bring forth those truths that need to be told. What do we need to see? Take away any fear that surrounds us about it, helping us to deal with it. It's almost electric, the feeling of the water. You can feel the crystallized water taking away any negative, stagnant energy from you. It's just purifying you, helping to give you more sense of clarity. What is it that I need to know? We ask the spiritual team, the healing ancestors, the angelic realm, the ascended masters. We ask them to come in, offer you assistance, let you feel their presence. Do you feel their energy around your shoulders, around the back of your neck, letting you know that they have your back? They're here to support you, wanting to help you, to assist you. And as the truth is told, we ask Archangel Michael to step forward and surround each of us with a mirror shield from head to toe. And any negative energies in any shape or form that try to penetrate our energy, please return it to where it came from. We are not responsible for other people's actions or intentions. And we absorb the energy and the loving kindness, support from our spiritual team, and know that they always have our back and are here to help us deal with our truths. And as that healing energy of the water absorbs in, I want to start to bring you back into the room. I want you to feel the air on your skin. I want you to start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, move your head side by side. And when you're ready, come back into the room. it's a good idea to write down anything that came to you, anything that you may need to. It may not seem relevant now, but it may be relevant down the line. Drink plenty of water for the rest of the day because that energy will keep working, and the more hydrated you are, the better flow it has. So if you just can keep more as well hydrated today as you can. As I said, you can re-watch this as often as you like. There's no time limit on it. If you want to watch it every day this week, then do that. Um, these sessions tend to get stronger the more you do them, so it might be a good idea to do that, especially if there's something that you're sort of trying to come to terms with here with the truth be told card. Um, I can't think of anything else. There was something I was wanting to say, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, just write down um anything that has came to you, and drink plenty of water, and you can watch this as often as you want. So until next week, I'll see you.